Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is VirtualNunchucks. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're going to talk about some free store credit from PlayStation Store. We're going to talk about Animal Crossing's new summer update. We're going to talk about Xbox Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold Pass for the month of August. We're going to talk about a poll that I saw for the PlayStation 5. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. So if you want to hear the latest and greatest news regarding games, sit back, relax, and if you like the video, of course, leave a like on the video. That shows your support for the channel. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you're new, because we do something game related on this channel every Monday through Friday, whether it's news updates like this one, game play, and reviews and opinion pieces. So yeah, if gaming interests you at all, consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever content hits the channel. Okay, so first off, let's talk about a poll that was put out by the folks over at Push Square. And the poll basically asks a bunch of questions about the PS5. You know, pre-ordering the PS5 at launch, are you going to get it at Christmas? Are you going to wait a year? All this kind of stuff. And what was really cool about this poll, or really interesting rather about this poll, is apparently Sony's done their job in hyping up their console, showing off the games, the exclusive content, getting people really amped up about it, because when asked if people were going to pre-order the console, of the people that they surveyed, 56% of the people said that they will be pre-ordering the console at launch and they're ready to go. The next highest was, I'll be waiting to buy PS5 next year when a few games come out, and that was 15% of respondents. And then I fell somewhere in the middle of it. I could be convinced into buying a PS5 at launch, but I need to see more. And the only reason I say I need to see more is because I just want to know more about the console and stuff. But you guys know me. I'm probably going to get a console when it comes out, no matter what next-gen system I go with. But to be honest, I'm probably going to go with the PS5 because of the amount of PS4 stuff I have. And I want to be able to keep my libraries and not have to worry about switching too many consoles. But I thought that was an interesting thing. From a marketing standpoint, apparently Sony has kind of done their job, even though sometimes it looks like they're dragging their feet. I guess their last showcase, or whatever you want to call it, did its job and got people really hyped about it and excited, so good for them. I do want to mention, though, real quick before we move on to the next real story, that if you didn't see my video, I actually did a face cam with my phone. If you didn't see my video about Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass right now is the best gaming or pro gamer thing out there. It's $15 a month, and you get access to everything that they showed at the Xbox Game conference on the 23rd. You get it's crazy. You get access to all of that on your Xbox One, your PC, your Xbox Series X, wherever you play, you get access to it, and that's pretty cool. That's the best thing in gaming. The only thing about that service is, because it is a service, it's a subscription service, it's the same gripe that I always have when it comes to physical versus digital. You don't get to sell your games, you don't get to trade your games, you don't get to let your friends borrow your games. You know, it's just there, and you get to keep them for as long as you have them, but you can't really do anything else with them, which is unfortunate. But as far as being able to play on PC, Xbox, any Series Xbox you want, and of course Series X as well, any game that releases, that's pretty cool. So as far as your money goes and as far as the value of it goes, that's a pretty good value. I do want to make that perfectly clear to you guys. I always look for good deals in gaming, and that almost convinced me to get involved in the Xbox Game Pass. Or Xbox Series X. The problem is that they kind of devalued their console by introducing Game Pass Ultimate, because if you want a graphical upgrade, you can get the Xbox Series X, or you can play on your PC. If you have a nice tricked out PC, you don't really have to worry about it. So that it kind of worries me because I hope gaming doesn't go that direction permanently. Because you know, uh, like I said, maybe I'm a dinosaur, uh, but I kind of prefer to actually own the stuff that I purchase. So it's just a thought. But because of this particular deal, Google Stadia is pretty much dead because this is games as a service as it's supposed to be. You pay $15 a month, $180 a year, and you get access to all those games, and you can play as many as you want or whatever as you want. That's a cool service. So I just want to make that clear that I am all for that service as far as a gamer goes. If I had a Xbox or a decent PC, I would definitely look into that. Okay, Animal Crossing is getting a huge uh, update tomorrow, July 30th. So, um, in this update, they're going to do two things. They're going to allow you to have a fireworks show. Actually, three things. Fireworks show every night, every Sunday night rather, in August at 7 p.m. your local time. You buy raffle tickets basically, and you have the option to win prizes at these events every Sunday night. Um, so that's pretty cool if you're into that kind of stuff. But one of the coolest things they're going to do is allow you to dream in your game. And how they're going to do that is basically you can dream or take a nap, brother, in any bed in your house. And while you doze off, you dream, and you'll be met by Luna. She's going to take you around different islands, and you can explore to your heart's content in this dream. Nothing is saved, so you can explore as often as you want or as much as you want. Nothing is permanently saved to your profile, but you can share your dreams with other Animal Crossing players, and they can visit islands and stuff like that. And how they're going to achieve this basically is you get a dream address. When you dream, you get an address, and other people can see your dreams and explore the islands of your dreams, and you can explore theirs, and it's just this big long thing. It sounds pretty cool. I don't know how the execution is going to be, but it's available to you guys. It sounds really, really neat. The other thing is, if you're a Nintendo Switch Online subscription member, you're going to have access to cloud saves so that you can basically save your stuff to the cloud and then download it when you need it. Keep in mind, though, that this is basically if you have a lost or damaged Nintendo Switch and you want to get your Animal Crossing data back, then you can do that. But please keep in mind that this is right now strictly available to Animal Crossing players only. Okay, next year they're planning on, or at least farther down in the year, maybe early next year, they're planning on maybe adding that cloud save to all games, or at least a vast majority of them, so you can maybe have cloud saves so you can download them to a new system, or or an older system, or whatever the case may be. But right now, Animal Crossing is the only one that's going to be available to do that, and that starts tomorrow. So keep that in mind. And I've already mentioned the fireworks show, and again, you have to buy raffle tickets in game to go to these, but you'll be eligible to win prizes and stuff at these particular events and stuff like that. So, yeah, I was reading there just to make sure I didn't miss something that you guys needed to hear. Although, if you are not familiar, Animal Crossing also has a feature that they just added recently, because this is the second update that they've done in the summer. You can actually go swimming now. So before you couldn't do that, now you can. So there you go. Um, Xbox Game Pass Live members. We've already talked about earlier this week. I put out, I think it was yesterday even, I put out a video in regards to PS5 getting Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered. You can actually download that as of yesterday. So if you want to go download that one now, you can. But the next game won't be available until August the 4th, which again is that Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. It looks really, really cool. It's a party game. But as far as Xbox Live goes, let me get to my Xbox Live stuff. Hang on just a second here. Okay. Starting August the 1st, Xbox Live Gold members can download Portal Knights until August 31st. Then on August 16th, level builders with gigantic battling robots, blah blah blah. That sounds terrible. It says level buildings with gigantic battling robots and override Mech City Brawl available until September the 15th. So, okay. And then on Xbox 360 and Xbox One via backwards compatibility, you can get MX Unleashed available starting August the 1st to the 15th. And you can also get the classic FPS shooter, obviously FPS, first person shooter, Red Faction 2, available from August 16th to the 31st. And I'm going to share this article, I think I already have, to my Twitter account at VNunchucks. You can take a look at it there. And I got to say, Red Faction 2 is an extremely good game. I remember playing it way back in the day. I loved it. Being able to blow, holes in walls and all kinds of stuff, and have the crazy multiplayer battles and all that kind of stuff. And couch co-op. I don't know if the remaster has that in it or not, but I know the original does. So maybe backwards compatibility will let you have the whole game. I just remember having a ton of fun with that game when it came out, and blowing holes in the wall, shooting through the walls with your snipers and all that kind of stuff. It was fun. But anyway, so you'll have access to Portal Knights and then Override Mech City Brawl. And then Xbox 360 and Xbox One via backward compatibility, MX Unleash, and Red Faction 2. Again, I think that's pretty cool. They're pretty good selection of games, in my opinion. And so, there you go. Ghost of Tsushima is getting an update. Patch 1.05 apparently will add a couple of accessibility features, like, for example, larger text on subtitles, menu options, and objectives and things like that. That's really cool, especially for people who have difficulty reading some text, and for those of us who are getting older and have to use glasses, that kind of helps too. But one of the coolest things is they're adding two different levels of combat. New levels of combat. One is more lethal, where you have to, basically, the bosses' katanas and swords and whatever are much more sharp and much more lethal, and so yours will be as well. They're going to buff the katana for you as well. But keep in mind that with this update, if you go with the lethal combat option, your window for parries, your window for dodging, and all that kind of stuff will shrink quite a bit. It'll become a lot more harder to defeat your enemies, and of course your timing has to be more perfect. And the other option that they're giving is a slower, more forgiving combat setting, where your windows for parries and things like that will be much larger. And for using your what is the term that I'm looking for? The resolve, using your resolve abilities like healing and stuff like that. The windows will be a lot larger as well, to give you the opportunity maybe to do that without having to worry about having to do it in a hurry. And that's great for people who with disabilities as well, because for example, myself, I don't have the reflexes that everybody else does. Usually the middle of the road medium difficulties or normal difficulties are fine for me. Sometimes they're not. It depends on the game. So giving this option to other people with slower reflexes and difficulty with their hands and button presses and stuff like that, it's a pretty cool option. So I appreciate that they're doing that. This will be available. The update will be available. Oh, it actually does this today, so that's pretty cool. Um, It'll download to your systems today if you boot up the game. And again, it's patch 1.05. So let me know which way you guys, if you guys are playing the game or whatever. Don't spoil it for me because I haven't got a hold of it yet. We are going to do a review of it. I'll probably have access to it next week. That was the plan anyway, so I'm hoping that we can do that for you guys and get that started and get that reviewed. So don't spoil it for me, but let me know what you guys ended up doing. Did you like the lethal combat? Or did you try the more simplified combat? You know, let me know how you guys think or what you guys think of the changes that they've made. Okay, so there's that. So apparently, well, I did mention that they were going to have larger text and stuff. So apparently, basically, it's 150% larger text for subtitles, mission objectives, and button prompts. So that's a big deal. Plus, if you have trouble with white subtitles against certain backgrounds or different contrast problems, they are going to allow you to change the color of those subtitles and text on the screen so that you can see those better. I think that's a cool option because I think it's past a certain age, past like 21, your contrast vision starts to decline, and I'm considerably older than that right now, so it might help me some too. Depends on how the game plays, but keep that in mind as well. All right, one other piece of information I had for you guys. Give me just a second. I want to make sure that I have it correctly. Oh yeah, here it is. Um, just I think it was early last week. At random, people were getting free store credit for PlayStation Store. Free money, basically, for PlayStation Store. PlayStation was giving it out to random people. I was not one of those people that was blessed with that. But it wouldn't hurt to log onto your PlayStation and check it out, because you might have been. If you are, let me know in the comment section below. If you were one of those people that got lucky, you can spend it on whatever you like to spend it on. It's not, there's not any set parameters that you have to do. They're just giving away some free money for you guys. Pretty cool. I know sometime early last or late last year, I got free COD points in Call of Duty for no reason whatsoever. I just got some free COD points and was able to do that just because they were giving them out. So I mean, it happens from time to time. And right now, there's pretty good sales going on with the July sale and the summer event sale going on PS Store. So you might find some good deals with that cash that you can just purchase a game that you haven't played before, or some DLC or something like that to games that you already have. So anyway, it's pretty cool. I think I like it. But that's all the news I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a like on the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of these news stories in the comment section below. And of course, if you're new around here, subscribe, because every Monday through Friday we do something fun and interesting and gaming related on this channel. Whether it's news updates, opinion pieces, reviews of the latest and greatest games coming out, and occasional disabled gamer features like new controllers and accessibility features in games, things like that, because I'm a disabled gamer and it's important to me. So if gaming interests you, consider subscribing. You can also follow me on Facebook.com/VirtualNunchucks. I'm on Twitter most of the time. @VNunchucks is my Twitter handle. And of course, Twitch.tv/VirtualNunchucks. But I am here on YouTube all the time and on my Twitter most of the time. So follow me over there. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.